Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of London's Original with Fulham, where we actually seem to have some semblance of balance these days. As always, if you are enjoying the series, drop a like on the video, that would be dope, not for my ego, just for the YouTube machine. So, we should have won against Palace potentially, but the injury and the mistake cost us at the very end. It's a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We didn't lose. West Ham did lose again, which just continues to compound the fact that I don't think we're getting relegated this year. We've got way too many points at this stage of the season now. 32 points on the board. We need another 8, basically, I think, to stay up. Although, honestly, I don't think it will take as much as that. I think teams will be going down. Teams will be staying up with sort of 33 points this year, I think, and we're nearly there already. Leicester have now gone and won away at Everton, which is a big result for them, and it does kind of nudge... Actually, no, it doesn't at all, does it? Because they were already out of the relegation zone. It's just putting more distance. Sign recommended players, yes please. Win for Brighton over Huddersfield slowly starts to push them back down the table, but they're still pretty safe, really. Honestly, I think that Leicester and Burnley are the only teams that are really in any danger here, although, honestly, they're not looking in that much danger. I just praised Boubacar Kamara for his training. He's got a 10, and he's not prepared to go over this again. It's not like I've praised him for it recently. What? Pretty straightforward, really. Burnley lose, Wolves lose, Southampton lose. West Ham do win, though, and Cardiff are now losing to them, which has actually got a little bit more tight down there. Palace playing away at Man United as well. Another defeat for Palace. So it's got a little bit tighter down at the bottom. We're now only 7 points clear of the teams, but we do still have games in hand on both of them. In fact, 2 games in hand over West Ham. We're not expecting anything from this game. We're just going to go out there. How are we the favourites? I know we're in good form, but come on, FM. Chelsea are bloody, what, 6th in the league? So, Ayite, can he be starting this game? Thankfully, Luciano Vietto can be starting this game. Mitrovic isn't great on the condition, but everyone else is a medium match load and very low injury risk, so I think it's safe to start most of these guys. Cess definitely needs to start again. Still not convinced by Joshua Vandyman at the moment, but I'm going to keep him in for now. See how he does today against the big side. On the bench, Bettinelli, Fosu-Mensah, Seri, Cabano, Odoi, Bryan and Kamara. How did Kearney do in the last game? I'm tempted to jump Jean-Michel Seri back into the team again for today, since he's got a slightly lighter match load, and why the hell not, frankly. Ooh. I swear that wasn't green before. Has he got better in his role? Right then, we are at home, and we did get that 2-0, or was it 2-1 rather, victory over Spurs at home. We've been decent at home lately, but I do think Chelsea is going to be a bridge too far for us. We are getting an awful lot of the ball against Chelsea in the opening 15 minutes of this game. My goodness, considering it's a Sarri team as well. Davies into the channel for Hazard again. Ball across, Morata's in there, and it's 1-0 to Chelsea at Craven Cottage. We've started the game pretty well, but Chelsea now have the lead. We knew this would be a tough game, but Hazard just gets that in there, and Alvaro Morata's across, and it's 1-0 Chelsea. That's a shame. Chelsea have been anything but convincing in this game so far. There's a real chance if we could just get one piece of good play together, we could find ourselves an equaliser here. Schürrle's having a particularly poor day, so I'm actually going to get Cess up there, and then get Bryan on behind, then move Cess out to the wing to see if we can't find him a little bit more of an option there. Swap these two over as well, get Kearney in. That really does seem to be the only difference right now. How did Vietto not win that? He's literally in front of Eden Hazard. Hazard again. Oh dear. I'm a bit annoyed about the way that goal's come about, just because of the way that Vietto didn't win the ball when he was in front of Hazard. I don't think we'll see it on the replay. No, we're not going to see it. That's frustrating, because Vietto, the ball's coming right at him. Hazard is about 10 yards behind him, and somehow he's still able to win the ball. And Willian's, oh my goodness, in off the goalkeeper. Some of the goals are still a bit weird that we're conceding. 2-0 Chelsea now, though. Shame. Well, you can't win them all. We were in this game for long periods and held our own for a lot of the game, but in the end, Chelsea's quality just showed. 2-0. Stephen King has now signed a 3-book deal and will be joining us very soon as on a pre-contract as well. West Ham have gone and won away at Wolves as well, just making things a little bit more edgy down there for some of these teams. We're now only 7 points clear of the drop zone, and our game in hand is against Cardiff. So a win there, if we can go win at Cardiff, then I think that's basically us safe. But Palace lose again. They really are slipping very, very close to getting relegated. They and Southampton, I think, look done. It's one more. Leicester have actually gone and won away at Huddersfield. That's just bunching things up that little bit more at the moment, with Burnley now slipping closer to the relegation zone. Shakhtar want to give us basically nothing for Fabrizio. How about no? Torn thigh muscle for Dennis Odoi. That is going to keep him out a while. So, Cardiff away, we are the favourites. A win here, and I would say that's pretty much us safe as houses. A defeat here, and things would start to get a little bit interesting, because we'd then only be 4 points from the relegation zone again. Despite being miles clear and potentially at one point nearly 11 points clear, things change fast in this league. I still think it's worth going with our basic setup, though, with Mitrovic, Schürrle, Vietto, Johansson, Seri, Souček, Sess, Mawson, Chambers, and Vanyeman. Oh, or do we give Fosu-Mensah a chance today? Just because Vanyeman's not been fantastic, and Fosu-Mensah could do with a start. So on the bench, Bettinelli, Bryan, Kearney, Cabano, Vanyeman, Anguissa, and Kamara. This is huge. The home game was huge and we got thumped 3-0. I just have a horrible feeling that this is going to be like the Palace game and we're just going to struggle a little bit because we are away from home. We need a big performance away, like we got against Bournemouth. That is what we need right now, that kind of quality. They're playing an identical system to us, just like Chelsea did, and we managed to hold our own against Chelsea, so maybe we can do it against them because they're weaker than Chelsea. Right, let's go. We come up with a win here and I can start to basically consider us safe in the Premier League for the following season, nearly. Christophe, who is at least... Oh, crap. Oh, and it deflects into the path of Lucas, who scores with a first-time shot. Where have we seen that story before? Ah, goodness me. It's just the way it is, isn't it, sometimes? The ball is played in here, it's clicked away, but then when the ball comes back in, it deflects through two different Fulham players and into the back of the net with a first-time strike from Lucas. I don't know what it is about those types of goals. Very, very poor first half from us. Really bad. We need a big second half here. Just find an equaliser at least. Don't give Cardiff a way back into the battle, you know? Right, I'm actually going to go over to attacking because I feel like we're capable of doing something. Okay, so when we weren't creating chances before, the one thing I did change was I pushed up the defensive line to higher, and it moved our players up the pitch. 20 minutes left, and we've absolutely done nothing in this match at all. A couple of little changes just to freshen things up in certain areas, but we're really, really struggling today. As I kind of predicted we would do, but I just don't quite know why. Well, I mean, that was probably just the most pitiful load of shite that we've ever had in this save, frankly. Just come here on a great run and do nothing against the team who are in the relegation zone. Absolutely shocking behaviour. I don't get why that suddenly randomly happened. They played the exact same system as Chelsea, and we were great against Chelsea. Okay, we lost, but that's really piss poor from us to go and lose to Cardiff in this game. We have this weird habit of losing to the worst teams in the league and getting great victories over the mid-table teams comfortably, and some of the bigger sides too. Really, really odd. It's obviously something to do with the way that we're playing. It's just really bad. We created nothing in that match. Had no highlights or anything. It literally feels like since that Lake Palace goal has gone in, we've just lost every ounce of confidence in the entire team. And that's something I do find often with FM. The simplest little things can just completely ruin your season or define it at times as well. Yeah, the morale just seems to have completely disappeared. Don't worry, we're doing a load of scouting for the summer and that, but if I showed you every single one, we would be here all day. Right, Wolves at home. We are directly above them in the league with a better goal difference. If we can get a win here, I think that would probably do it for us. But the loss to Cardiff was really, really poor. And I think having Luciano Vietto back in the team has actually not done us any favours at all, as Ayite was involved a lot during our good little winning spell. And I'm hoping we can get him back in for today, even if it's only for the first half or something, just to give us a chance. Because he is fit and available, but struggling a little bit. There's a few players here that are slightly knackered. Holy crap, look at Seri! So Souček's going to come out as well. In will come Anguissa. Sessegnon going to drop out as well for Joe Bryan. Fosu-Mensah will drop out as well for Vanyeman. How is Anguissa also a high injury risk? He's not played. Screw it, we're going to go with Kevin McDonald in that spot then. Ayite will start. We don't want any injuries in this game. It's a bit of a mishmash, but hopefully we can come up with a win here. This is super important. On the bench, Bettinelli, Lamarchon, Sessegnon, Vietto, Ream, Cabano, and Kamara. Okay, Wolves play a weird-ass system as well, so I have no idea what to expect, and Ashley Barnes is up front for them, apparently. I just thought bringing Ayite back in is super important because he's played so well for us. Vietto can come off the bench. We'll bring him off at half-time if we have to. I just want to see a better showing from us than we did in the away game against them, where we were doing all right, then conceded a penalty and then some late nonsense. Today, a win is everything. It's at home where we've been a lot better recently. Let's continue that and get ourselves back on the winning ways. Chambers. Ayite loses out. Kearney will pick it up. We don't have Seri on the bench to come on today because of his knackeredness. Oh, Vanyeman, nice. Lots of space out wide. Can he find a good cross? He does. Mitrovic! It's in the back of the net. 1-0 to Fulham after 11 minutes. Alexander Mitrovic's 12th goal of the season. And this could be the goal that potentially keeps us in the Premier League, I think. If we were to win here, it would be a bit of a bridge too far for the other teams. And there's so many worse teams. Vanyeman just gets a touch. Lovely ball in, and Mitrovic rising highest amongst all the other Wolves players to give us the lead. He's scored a few more headers lately, which is nice. 1-0 Fulham. We don't not have a lot of the ball in this game so far, though, which is a bit of a shame, but we do at least have the goal and the lead, which I'm kind of more interested in, frankly. Oh, no, 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 no. Straight at the back post. And Hozabed as well, a former Fulham player, scoring the goal for Wolves to level things up at the Cottage. Not what we needed. We're just creeping towards the end of the season at the moment here. We need to finish with a bit of a flourish. We've got some winnable games and we're not winning them at the moment. Not great from Joe Bryan here. Ball in from Doherty. We should be dealing with that situation. There's way too many players in there to let that happen. That's bad. Not a great first half. We started well, but then immediately conceded the equaliser. We at least have scored in this game, though. But unfortunately, Ayite is going to have to come off. He is simply too knackered, and I can't risk losing him again. That being said, I am going to move Vieto over to an inside forward and allow Vanyaman an overlapping role in this second half, just to try and get some more beef forward. That's the plan anyway. See if we can't get a few more players into some key positions. Maybe just go a bit more positive in the second half as well. My assistant wants us to play more short passing. I don't really like that. Overlap on the right as well. Oh, God. Please don't let them turn this one around on us as well. Vinagre. Ball in. Oh, probably should have been a goal for Wolves. Sessegnon on for Bryan. And Cabano on for Schürrle. 1-1 wouldn't be the end of the world, but we've not played well enough again. Cabano, right. Breakaway time for Fulham. We've got Mitrovic up ahead. Cabano can keep going. Go on, son. Goes past one. He's into the box, you know. He can score. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Cabano very nearly ran the entire length of the pitch and scored. Jansen's ball in. Chambers round the post. And now Vieto's picked up yet another injury. This guy, he can't stay fit for more than one goddamn game. And now, annoyingly, we're down to 10 men again. Or are we? Yeah, we are, because he was a bloody substitute. This could cause problems. Right, we're going to turn it off a positive if it would let me. If it would let me. Got to cautious. We've just kind of got to see the rest of this game out now. Wolves have gone 4-3-3. This could be spell trouble for us, to be honest. I'm a little bit worried now. Down to 10 men. They've gone really attacking. Oh, wow. Good ball. Cabano's through. Can he score? He has to. How has he missed both of those? Neeskens Cabano. Go on, back post cross. Oh, my goodness. How have we not won this game? The first one is forgivable. The second one is completely unforgivable. How did he miss that? Ball in. Saved by Rico. We should be winning this match now. Oh, my God. Wolves have committed a lot of players forward, and that might cost them. Kearney now coming forward for Fulham. Overlaps on the right. Vanyaman's ball. Can he find a cross? Cabano! Yes, on the rebound. He finally does put it in. Fulham 2, Wolves 1. I don't know what Wolves are playing at in this game. They've just thrown everything at this for absolutely no reason. I guess they see us with 10 men, but Kearney plays it out wide for Vanyaman. He makes the overlap, whips it across. Cabano once again has his shot saved, but on the rebound this time he does put it in. It's 2-1 to Fulham with 5 minutes to go. Can we hang on? It's just occurred to me that our fullbacks are still set to overlap with the inside forwards. But it actually seems to have helped us towards the end of this game. Kearney's ball. Chambers. Oh, what a save. What a save. And it's going to go out of play, I think. And that's it. Fulham 2, Wolves 1. Cabano was the hero off the bench. He was brilliant, although he did miss a few chances. Vanyaman was fantastic. Little changes made us get the win. With 10 men, we flourished towards the end. Brilliant victory. That surely is us saying in the Premier League for next season, yes. I think we'd have to try bloody hard to get relegated from here, being 7 points clear now. Although there's still a game in hand for Cardiff. You never know what they could come up with. But I do just think there's too many teams in between now. We've certainly pulled it together these last few games. The Cardiff game sucks, but yet again, against equal opposition, we often come out on top. Against Cardiff, I think having the Ayite situation just did not work for us. Maybe if we're going to play Vieto, play him as an inside forward. I don't really know. Vieto is going to be out for the rest of the season anyway, basically, so that's going to be that one off the table. Ayite is very important to us. Wow, we very much needed that after a really poor little spell of games. A good win at home to Wolves. Next up, we've got Arsenal away. Going to struggle there. West Ham away and Liverpool away. 3 straight away games. The West Ham away one is the key. If we take anything from that game, that could be huge. Thankfully, the run isn't so bad. Brighton, Leicester and Burnley to finish off. There's definitely some points available there to hopefully get us to the 40-point mark. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, and I really hope you have, drop a like on the video. That would be awesome. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button too for hopefully more videos like this where we win things at the death like that, thanks to Neeskens Cabano. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Only probably 2 episodes left on the season. Do you think we're going to stay up? Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty certain we probably will at this point, though. I think we've done enough. I was a bit worried after the Cardiff game, but not so much now. See you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.